Britney, bitch.
Time to black out, no doubt.
Britney, bitch.
I get those goosebumps every time you come around, yeah. You ease my mind, you make everything feel fine. Worry about those songs.
Woo!
Numb, yeah. It's way too dumb, yeah. I get those goosebumps every time.
Good morning. Ladies and gentlemen of TradeCast.com. Good morning, you guys. Good morning.
I get those goosebumps every
Oh, baby, today's heating up. Sorry, guys, I had to take a peek, but oh, baby, today's heating up. I know, hopping on a few minutes late, but I got an explanation for it. So, first off, I hope you guys are all having a profitable, crazy, great day. Hope you guys are all loving it as much as I am, baby. We're back. It's Money Monday. Hey. Woo! Hey, morning, Forbes. So we're cooking today, guys. Let's get straight into it. Oh yeah, baby. So, what is going on, you guys? So, if you guys are all interested and essentially what I've been up to today. So, guys, I started off the day with a solid, good. Oh, 1 second. Let me pull it up actually for you guys. Once again, good morning, Forbes. I hope you guys are having an amazing day. ABOS. I started with an ABOS trade, guys. Let's just start it off. I mean, hey, you guys have probably seen it already. You guys probably already imagined the rip and run. Look at this. Pre-market, started with an ABOS trade. Going all the way up. And looking at a potential put opportunity. Essentially getting some puts here. I was in Dex Lobby per the usual. I was looking at AMD, seeing a couple of trend lines, and know that AMD for the last couple of days has always been dumping off market open like that. And there it is. So didn't take this because I was in a good old what was that? That was HCTI. I was in a play. I was in up to that halt, took some at the halt top. On this next halt bottom when it opened back up, took the rest. Essentially a break even trade at that point, but pretty solid still. Pretty solid gain or whatnot when it came down to it, because AMD printed on the downside off one of these off this break right here, bear flag pattern, which was pretty nice. Took that. And basically, we're sitting break even when it comes down to that. And HCTI. So on this pump right here, all the way up to $14, you know, it's pushing, it's spiking, it's ripping, it's running. Amen. So right at the $12 mark, I took some right at the $11 break, and right at near the $12 mark. So let's say I got filled. I can actually just tell you guys what price I got filled. I got filled at the price of $11.04. I got filled at, and I sold at the price of. It was okay, so it filled me at $11.33. So like a 20-cent gain on enough shares, though. That's not bad, right? I wanted to get filled. What I was looking for was a $12 break, right? Now the situation was we had some rejection. Here, and I just didn't feel comfortable with this being the tip holding. So got out, and it's like they knew I got out, and it boom spiked. So what am I also looking for, guys? We all know what everyone's looking for. We all know this market can start to come down here, can really start to push to the downside. So what I'm really looking for. And what is it? What I'm hoping for? Give me 1 second. Did not mean to open that up. Let me get this off screen for you guys there. Trade everything. There we go. What I'm really looking for is S&P to push above 450. Right? We push above 450. We start to really spike, rip and run. Maybe 451, 452. I'll punch in long-term put contracts just like I did long-term put contracts. Call contracts. Excuse me, for the last month. So same thing essentially. Potentially looking for a put here if it can't break above the 50 on AMD. So just watching that. HCTI is pretty dead. Let's take a look at Tesla. Guys, essentially I'm looking at blue chips in the S&P today because some of these penny stocks just aren't really doing it. They'll go up on a little bit of a spike and then they'll just turn off and run to the downside. So no supernovas today. No supernovas just yet. So just chilling. We got the stock market mug. And like I said, I hope you guys are all having a great day. All super profitable. Gotta love it. I'm about to sneeze, so give me 1 second. Okay. Forbes saying I'm waiting for SPY to break the uptrend for a put. Let me check it out. Do you mean the uptrend on the daily, like this one right here, or I mean, excuse me, on the intraday? Because that would also make sense. And are you doing long-term puts as well? Because yeah, I'm looking. So yeah, let me explain that a little more. Thanks for the reminder there, Forbes. What I mean by SPY puts, I mean I'm looking for long-term next month expiration. So it'll be like August 18th expiration. And here it is, S&P starting to break. What was I looking for? I did not want this to break the 50 and start to rip and run on me, because now this is indicating a little bit more bullishness and bearishness, and we're starting to go here. Tesla, though, Tesla on the complete opposite path. Tesla just does not care. It said, give me that M pattern, and I'm going to take it, and I'm going to run. So that's wild. Okay, so Tesla is doing its own thing. So yeah, no, so for S&P, yeah, I'm looking for the long term. For the intraday, though, you're not wrong if that's what you meant. I would look for that, what is that, right there it is, a view up in the 50 break. If it can come down, break that, yeah, you're good. Also on AMD, potentially, it depends on what S&P does here. If the S&P can start breaking the 13 and start coming down, I think it might be able to drive AMD down. So my hands are off any plays right now. Hands are off. Not forcing it, not forcing my hand. Just chilling out. So I'm gonna wait here a little bit, just checking out some plays. Yup, right there it is. Right there's Tesla now under the 200. So give me 1 second. Okay, I've seen a couple of traders say LIXT. LIXT, let's check it. Oh, okay. Well, there you guys go. Right, these are the stocks. These are some plays that go crazy. Look at that. If you would have got in on this higher low pattern, and look at that, guys. Taking a look here at AMD. Taking a look here at AMD real quick. Real quick. Give me a second. Below view up, I'm interested. Below view up, I'm interested here. Below view up, maybe I'll take 10 contracts to the put side. If S&P can, okay. LIXT, what I was saying about that play is those are the plays that you make a lot of money really fast, but you got to lock up your gains. You have to lock up your gains, because if you don't lock up your gains, that's where things start getting rough. So maybe looking for 10 under this, under the view up here if it can hold. Thinking about punching it in. It's getting there. I just don't want to force it. I almost want this candle to close below view up here. I don't want to force it below view up and not have any room to go. Right? So just waiting here. See that? So nothing yet. I did not enter. No entries for myself just yet. Just waiting here. It would have to start. Yep. And there it is. There's a push. There's a spike. So that's where it gets a little risky there, guys. So there's S&P turning around. Right below the view up, what was I looking for? A view up crack, and then maybe the next candle to form, and it start to dump. So essentially, kind of like this on Tesla. You see how that dumped all the way down to, what is that, 288.60? All the way from, what is that, 289.30? Like, Tesla is a mover, man. And I still think we could go down here on the S&P, on, you know, everything in general, but I'm just chilling out. I do agree that, you know, we are going to start to go down here. And maybe if we can get up into that 450 range, we can get really high up and in there. Maybe maybe just today's the day. Maybe I'll take these put contracts. Maybe I'll take the long-term ones right now, and I'll hold them. You know, they're a month out, so I'll be holding them for the next until. I think I'll take them if I'm up 100%. That's where I'm at. I think if I'm up 100%, I'll take them, just so I'm not being greedy. And there's a breakout to the top side on AMD, guys. There it is. So I mean. You know, maybe I've only taken short positions today, except for penny stocks. I've taken longs. Maybe I should start switching my, I'm not trying to be short biased or anything, but for some reason, my head always just is. So I'm just chilling out. Just chilling out now. So nothing wild, nothing too crazy. So if any of you guys are interested in the play right this second, right now, you guys are interested in the play, you guys are like, okay, listen, yada yada yada, right? Like, oh, I don't really know exactly what to do or whatnot. Listen here, all right, I got your back. Don't really touch these. Don't touch any of these blue chips right now in this weird formation. So we're making these higher low formations, correct? Okay, word. That's good. thing is, at any given point, the S&P can, we're in the spots where the S&P can turn around, start to, take a shit, take a dump. So, we're just waiting right now. Let's take a look at the rest of these plays. PM. This is the play that's sort of the rip and run. This is another one like that, almost like a banana squeeze, except kind of a weird one. So it looks like halted, unhalted. Yup. 5 minutes later, right here it is, 9:46, and then look at that, dude. Boom, spike, rip, run. Look at that. So 10-minute halt into an 8.95. That's wild. That is wild, you guys. So I'm trying to get my hands on one of them plays, low key. I'm trying to trade some type of penny stock of sorts. What about PWM? PWM. Let's take a look here. $16. Look at that, guys. $16 gap up. Woo! Oh, man. Oh, baby. Anyone else? Anyone else trying to get their hands on something? Anyone else feeling a little itch to trade? Because, I mean, oh, man. I don't want to take any plays right now that I'm going to force. But some of these plays are just looking so good. ABOS, like I said, was great in the morning. Now it's been, I mean, if you guys have been short in this play, you guys are... A round of applause to you guys, because you guys are killing it with the shorts. Because, yeah, man, shorters are taking this one away. All right, S&P starting to approach new highs here. If S&P can push this 450 again, you guys can maybe look for some scalps or whatnot. This 450 spot, I'm looking to get put contracts for the long term in between the 450s, just in case you guys are just tuning in. But I'm just chilling out. Let's take a look at Tesla. Let's see. Tesla, a little bounce here, guys. So, I'm just waiting. We don't have any big news today, I'm pretty sure. Let me go to the economic calendar for the month. 1 second. Economic calendar for the month. Empire State Manufacturing Survey. I don't think no, that's nothing big. U.S. retail sales tomorrow. Retail sales minus auto, industrial production. Okay, here, let me just bring this up. You guys can check it out. So there you guys go. You guys can always go right here if you guys want to know it. Here, I'll link it for you guys. Give me 1 second. And then you guys can always take a look at it and have it yourselves. So this is the one I use every single time I trade, etc., etc. Just so I know what's going on. Just so I know why the S&P's moving $10 in each direction and I'm not tripping. So we're going to go ecom. Oh. Economic calendar. There we go. Alright, Calibra, guys. Calendar. Okay. Alright, well, I still think that's not right, but whatever. There you guys go. I'm not here to be a literature mathematician. Alright, so what's going on? So what's happening right now? Well, potentially, I mean, Tesla is moving a lot more than the rest of these plays are. I do like AMD coming down. If AMD can break this trend line, come down below VWAP and the 50, I'm a little bit more interested in it, right? If S&P can start to break this little uptrend, break the 50 in VWAP, I'm a little bit more interested. Tesla's just doing its own thing. Tesla's been doing its own thing all day, and I'm not against it, right? I'm not gonna, shit on Tesla or anything for doing its own thing here. TOS wants me to pull something up. Okay, that's weird. There we go. So yeah, I'm not gonna like, I don't know. See, it's just so weird. So I'm just chilling out. I'm just waiting right now. So okay, sorry guys, got a little distracted there. My main thing right now, okay. So if you guys are interested in a short, you guys are like, hey, YB, listen, I got a couple bucks here and there. What should I short? Hey man, look right here. Look at ABOS. ABOX. Perfect opportunity for a short. Has been all day. Only thing I would say, don't let it go above the 50, right? Don't let it go above the 50 here. Seems to be holding up rather well there, okay? Now that one's probably going to fade off. We're kind of filling the gap though a little bit, right? So we filled the gap all the way up from $14, right? Starting to come back down here. So can't really be too crazy on that. Tesla, you guys are looking for puts? This might be the one, and or AMD, right? We're at these highs here. If we can start breaking the 50 and VWAP, I mean, I might be interested myself, right? But S&P has to also make a move. So with consolidation and chop, I pick my coffee up and I do nothing. So keep my hands off the table. All right. So hope you guys all had a good weekend though too. Anyone do anything crazy this weekend? Anything fun? Anything worthwhile? I know a few weekends ago was July 4th, so a lot of people have just been chilling out. now. They're like, okay, that was my vacation. I'm good. I'm good for the week, the month, the year, yada yada yada. But some people vacation all the time. They're like, I can't get enough of it, man. I don't care if it's July 4th or, you know, the 4th of December. I'm partying. I'm getting into it. Also, for any of you guys futures wise, any of you futures animals out there, yeah, they're printing, bro. Okay, hold on. Actually, let me take a look. Let me go to ES real quick. Okay, I'm gonna turn. Everyone okay with ABOS before I turn this off real quick? Look at this shorting opportunity. Lower highs hitting, lower highs punching it in. Nothing too crazy happening, so it's pretty kicking. It's pretty kicking it. All right, so we're gonna turn this to ES. Ford's just chilled on the lake, Adam man. That's always fun though. That's nice, relaxing. Forbes probably has like 2 dogs, 2 children, you know, just chilling on the lake. It's his wife, you know, in the lake house he built by himself, you know, like a real man, everything like that. The hands of God. I like it. It's a good man right there. It's always fun. So actually, the nearest like lake or anything to me is about like 40 minutes to like an hour away. So I got 4 ways to go. Now, it's actually not too bad, but sometimes I'll just rip the bike near it, and then, you know, we'll go out there, and, you know, depending on how big it is. So, like, you know, we always go to the bay, Chesapeake Bay or whatnot. It's like 2 hours or whatnot, an hour and a half. And yeah, man, it's always a fun time. All right, you take a couple jet skis. All right, you just go to town. You just go hammer. So it's nothing too crazy. So gonna load up Tradeovate here. Is it open? Okay, let's see what I can do here. Okay, so sorry if it sounds like I'm spam typing. Just gotta give me a second. Okay, that's a lot of stuff. Might do like a couple. Margin and liquidity. Gonna maximize this for 1 second. Okay, there we go. Alright, there we go. Sorry, just had to take a peek there. I'm in Michigan, so the lakes are so fun during the summer because nice weather is so short here. Yeah, in Michigan, oh man, yeah. You're up north there, yeah. Yeah, that'll do it. You guys got like what? Maybe a month and a half of that nice, good, warm weather. And what's warm for Michigan too? Like 70s? Or are we talking like 90s? Because yeah. No, I'm thinking about Minnesota. I'm thinking about Minnesota, where it's always cold. Minnesota. Yeah, that's wild. That's always fun, though. That's always fun. You gotta love it. All right, so I'm just gonna tempt the market here. I'm just gonna see what's going on. I might just punch in, see what's happening here. So I got ES loaded up. I might be taking maybe a futures trade real quick. What I'm really waiting on is for this market to make some directional move. It looks like it keeps punching in these higher lows, and I'm not against it if it wants to just keep making these higher lows, right? So I'm not going to force anything, but, you know, if you want to put contract, this 50 is looking really nice below the 50, right? If you want to put contract, this 50 view up's looking nice on AMD. Same with Tesla there, if it, you know, actually starts killing below these below the low a day, etc., etc. So now this weekend was 87. Oh, there you go. There you go. That's how. Yeah, that's pretty good. It's nice and warm. It's lake worthy. There you go. Yeah, I know, dude. It's like now. Okay, now we're starting to hit the good old July months or whatever. Hopefully, you know, the world's warming up a little bit, right? Everything's getting great, and obviously, volume's gonna start stepping out of the market just a little bit, guys. I'm tempted to get in here real quick, but volume's gonna start stepping out of the market, which is okay with me. All right, go take your guys' months off, but then come August and September, oh baby, we might start to cook. We might start to heat up a lot. All right. So that's what I'm waiting on. I'm waiting for it to all come back into play. Yeah, 87 though. 87. That's not bad. That's pretty killer. I think it was like I'm in Salt, like I said, I'm in PA or whatever. It was like 90 to like, and you know, riding a bike at that heat, I love it. Right, I used to, when I first started riding everything, it was like, you know, 50, 60, and, you know, it feels like 30. So I'm out here, I'm just freezing, I'm like, okay, well, I'm like, this is not, I don't know what they're talking about, this isn't that fun. I'm like, I'm freezing my ass off trying to do this, but Tesla coming down here, so with Tesla coming down here real quick, hold Hold on. Everyone take a second. Potentially, as long as it does not double bottom, as long as it doesn't double bottom, you can maybe take some puts here. I want to see the market start to come down, though. That's where you would need. If this market could start to punch it into the downside, Tesla puts would print. Now, the thing is, because Tesla, with the market pushing like this, it's already on its downtrend, right? It's already starting to spark, start to really rip and run to the downside. And that's kind of, it's not really, it's not an issue. It's actually really good if the market starts to come down. What you don't want is it to play, almost try and play catch up in a way to where it eventually starts to bottom out, and now we're going to spike, rip, and run, and then you're going to get insane volume to the top side, but you're in on puts, so you're screwed, right? So no point in doing any of that. I'm not going to play those games. All right, I'm just going to wait. I'm going to wait and watch what's going down. All right. So 450. If we can start breaking, here we go again with a 450 break. Seems like we're getting volume's really light. The volume's rather light on the S&P. Let me expand a little bit. Let's see what's going on here. So nothing too crazy. I like the higher low setup. That's what I'm really looking at. I like the higher low setup. I'm not against, but I just don't want a quick pop above 450. What is that, 08, 09? I don't want it to spike to like 19 and then just like start dumping on us. You know what I mean? And we all have seen the S&P do that time and time again, where it'll go up like 10, 20 cents right above. You don't take your profit, right? And then boom, it starts to kill it to the downside. And there it is, though. There it is. So that's also okay. I'm fine with that. Hey, I'm not in anything. I'm in no positions right now. Not gonna punch the gun, but I do like this for the good old Tesla. Yo, what's up, Dart Trader? What's up, man? How's your day going? How's the futures trading popping? So, I'm not in anything. Tesla is looking better if the market can start to turn, though. Or the S&P is looking quite good itself if it can start to break this little uptrend. There's a lot of plays that potentially could be forming here, so I'm just chilling out. Except for AMD on its little push here, on its little spike. It's on its little rip and run. So, other than that, we're chilling out. Just waiting, watching. Loving it. Live, laugh, love. Like a sign on the wall in your like mom's house, your grandmother's house. Like with fresh cookies baked. It's in the air. You can smell it. So yeah, that's where we're at right now. Just chilling out. So AMD, little pop, all the way up. Was way too aggressive today. Blew that Apex account. Market is moving way too slow. Oh, baby, man. Come on, brother. Yeah, I mean, no, I'm not even going to lie, dude. It happens, bro. It happens. Honestly, like, it's those days that you feel it. You're like, I feel it. Today's the day, man. I'm going to pass this. I'm going to kill this. And then you take, like, one loss, and you're like, well, I mean, okay, let's just end green at this point. Like, it's fine. Just give me, like, $20 on the day. And then you go, like, from, like, you know what I mean, down, like, maybe $100, $200 on the account. You're up. 1,100 on. So now, also another thing is too, your stop loss was raised. So now your stop loss went from like 48 to like 49,000, right? And you're on a $50,000. Okay, for anyone that's like confused on what I'm even saying, I sound like I'm speaking gibberish. So on a $50,000 account for a prop firm, you can lose up to $2,000 on it, meaning you can go down to 48,000, but you have to make 3,000 on it. So that means you have to make 53. You have to get it to 53,000, but you can only lose all the way down to 48,000, if that makes sense. You have to make 3,000, you can only lose 2,000, right? Okay, that sums it up. But let's say you get the account from 50,000 to 52,000. Now your stop loss has been raised to 50,000 because no matter what, it's only $2,000. It's not like it's 4,000. No. They got to make it complicated. They got to make it difficult for us traders, right? They got to make it to where you don't have that big of a gap. No. So now we are at 52,000. And let's say you take a loss, right? You take one loss. You're like, okay, I lost $200 on that trade. Okay, you know what? Listen, it happens. All right, I'm gonna get some coffee and come back. You come back after getting some coffee or whatnot. Okay, listen, you go take another trade. Now you're down 4. You're like, okay, listen, at this point, let me get break even. Let me just take a heavier trade. Obviously, it's like when you're gambling. You know what I mean? You're gambling. You lose one hand. What do? You double up on the next, right? Obviously, it's a great idea, huh? Perfect idea, right? Nothing could go wrong. Next thing you know, you lose that, and now next thing you know, you're down 1,000. You're like, okay, well, honestly, at this point, let's just get back to not this close to my break-even, okay? And the next thing you know, now you're down $3,000 and the account's blown. Same thing when you're gambling. Okay, listen, let me just double up. Next thing you know, you're out of money. The wife's talking to you like, what did you do? Why would you do that? And you guys sell the house now. Next thing you know, you got you're in Vegas, you got your deed on the line, right? You got your car keys on the line. You don't even know how you're getting home if you don't win this hand. Next thing you know, you win that hand. You're good to go. Everyone's happy and everything. And then you do it again somehow. Now you're betting the exact same thing. You think, well, if I go double or nothing, I could be a millionaire now. So. Relatable. No, I'm kidding. I've never been to Vegas betting my deed in my house. I think you can actually do that. I think there is some spots where you literally can put on like very like that type of stuff. So that'd be wild if I see someone bet their house. Bro, that's exactly what happened. I'm telling you, it happens to everyone. Yep. I scaled NQ like a 5-second trade, was up 125. Yeah, I mean, scalp. Yeah, and it always happens. It's like it's the days you're just not even thinking, you're just trading, and you're like down a little bit, and you're like, please, I can make that back right now. I got this account to 52,000. I'm only 1,000 away or whatnot, dude. I don't even care. I'm gonna make it, obviously. Negative trading was down a few hundred, went in heavy on NQ and got me back to the green. Oh man, so wait, okay, so you were down, you were up, and then you're down. Wait, no. Okay, you were up, you were down, and then you were up again. Okay. And there it is, guys. So the market's starting to really be a little chop city. Be a little chop fest up in here. I'm not really liking it if it's going to start chopping around like this, okay? I'm not about it, all right? I'm not the guy that likes to play games, okay? So. I should have stopped. Then I should have stopped there, but traded more and went back red, then redder, then got liquidated. And it happens, man. And it does look. I mean, it sucks, dude. I'm not gonna lie. It sucks. And then it's like, but in your head, what I always think is, I'm like, okay. To be fair, I bought this account for like $40, so I could always just do it again, right? And it's like, and then maybe next time you trade, go in and see what you did wrong or whatnot, and then just yeah, I mean, it sounds dumb, but, like, just don't do it, right? It's like, oh, well, yeah, no shit, Sherlock. It's like, yeah, okay, let me just not do what I did wrong. Cool. Thanks, buddy, right? You're fucking amazing help. But, like, quite literally, like, I mean, if I make, like, a bad trade on stream or whatever, sometimes, and I record my trades, I don't, like, have, like, my face cam up or anything, but, like, I'll still record, like, my pre-market trades or whatnot, and if I make, like, a trade that I think's so dumb, I'll be like, okay, let me go back and look at that. And I'm like, I'll go back and look at it, and I'll be like, why did I even think that was a good idea, right? I'll be like, what was in my head? I'm like looking at the time. I'm like, okay, it's 7:56 in the market. All right, I woke up an hour ago. I got my coffee. I'm not as antsed up, right? I'm not thinking straight. Maybe that's why or whatever. When really I'm just like punching it, right? It does suck, but it was only $37. Exactly, right? So it's like, did you lose 2,000 or did you lose $30, right? $40, right? It's like that's like a what is that? A large bundle box at Taco Bell, whatever it's called. A party box, man. It's like 2 party boxes. Right? There's actually one time I walked up in. All right. It was one of those nights where, I mean, that was I had a little get together. It was like from one of my buddy's birthdays or whatever. We're gonna surprise him. I go to Taco Bell, right? It's like 11 at night. I'm like, hey guys, I know you guys are about to close. I understand. Can I get 10 party boxes though? And he straight up, he didn't even say anything. He was quiet and he said absolutely not. And I was like, he was completely quiet and he just said absolutely not. That's it. I was like, what? And he's like, no. And I'm like, I can? He's like, no, you cannot. And I'm like, and he probably thought I was joking, but I was like, oh, can I get 3? And he's like, he just was quiet and he's like, pulled it through the first window. I'm just like, okay. Apparently I was like, okay, well, if any of you guys have ever worked fast food industry, oh man, I bet you guys would be the guys that hate me. I'll show up at 10:59. You guys close at 11. I'll come in and I'll order food, sit down, enjoy my meal. Will I leave a good tip? Yeah. Yeah. But do you even care at that point? No. I could have tipped you $500 and you'd still call me, names. You know? No, I'm kidding. I try not to do that. Sometimes it happens, though. I try not to. So, guys, real quick on some stock talk. Went down right to view up. Look at this bounce, guys. I was thinking lower high setup. I love lower high setups, guys. This is a perfect example. Look at this. Spike up. Now we're forming these lower highs. Lower high, lower highs. We have this little pattern here. Look at this here. Ready? Hold up. Something like this. Right? And obviously you could say, okay, this already broke YB. This already broke. Obviously you can put the lines down. Okay, but I'm just saying, even if you put these lines down, and this is what I had, and this is what I caught this morning. I didn't catch it for the entire move now, don't get me wrong, but I caught a little bit of it, or else I'd probably be done trading for the day. There we go. So like that. So I had that set up right there. Gonna remove that because that was an old trend line. Had that right there. Now it came down. Look at that. Broke and it crushed. And this wasn't like a slow break. This was like a boom. Right? So it's kind of hard to catch all of that. You have to be in pre-break, pre-amped. And there you go. So that's just an easy bear flag pattern right there, guys. Right there. If you guys don't know what a bear flag pattern is, I got you. YB got you, guys. Give me a second. Give me a second. While this market's slow and steady, I got you. Bear flag. Boom. Oh my, everything's going great. Everything's going great. It's going awesome. Everything. Boom, baby. And boom. Okay. All right. Hey, listen, we weren't in at the high. I don't care, right? Look, I care. All right. Okay, then you do this. You do one of these. Then you go a little bit green here, right? Then you go, you know, a little bit more red, right? Maybe you'll go a little bit green, right? And then maybe you'll go just a little bit more red, right? Something like that. And then you can place these trend lines down, right? To where it's like, okay, boom, right? Boom, okay. And then give me this black one. Bam, baby. What does that look like, guys? Does that look like a shoe to a stick figure? Yeah, but that also looks like a flag, right? Okay? And then what happens is it picks a direction. So a lot of the times what happens with bear flags is bear flags will either pop right up and it's like, okay, that makes sense, right? Because, you know, now we're starting to break this trend line on the top side and we'll spike right back up, making a W pattern sometimes, or et cetera, et cetera. If it doesn't do that, if it doesn't make a W pattern, start to spike right back up off those points, what do they usually do? They start to turn around and they start to dump. So if they start to dump, turn around, et cetera, they usually go for a little while. So that's a bear flag pattern for some of you traders, and here was a perfect example. Bam. That happened right off market open too, so yeah, popped up a little bit. And then, I mean, look at these candles, guys. These are what, $1.50 candles? Almost? So that's pretty wild. I mean, that's pretty crazy. I mean, shit. So yeah, just chilling out. Darth Trader, if you're still in here and whatever, what is it? Did you buy another account? I didn't ask that. Did you load it back up? Running it back up? You're like, okay, I messed up the first time and I'm not doing it again, baby. We're gonna kill it this time. And yeah, well, I mean, we can see what's happening. So S&P, if S&P starts to come down here to view up, break view up and everything, I'll feel a lot more comfortable with Tesla, you know, AMD. Let's check out like other blue chips like Amazon, see what's up with them. They don't seem to be like following all the same direction. There we go, a little bit of chop on Amazon, Microsoft, a little bit of chop there on Microsoft. So you guys see what I'm saying? They're not all, you know, they're kind of all getting in that chop zone, which is okay. I'm fine with it. It is what it is. I'm looking at that right now, seeing what they want for a reset, or if I'm jumping. Oh, okay. I mean, and that's what's up. Yeah, I was thinking about it because I have a couple $100 actually loaded up into a Tradeovate account, and I was gonna trade my futures with my own money. I'm thinking about it still. I loaded up 500 or whatnot, and I'm so tempted. I'm tempted to. I was gonna load up 1,000, but I decided, no, let me start with 500. Let's see what we get. All right, and yeah, but I'm thinking. I mean, okay. Here's the thing. I can load up $500 with my own money, and my theory is, listen, I'm gonna be trading my own money. So let's say I am profitable in futures or whatnot, right? Say I make some really good trades. Like what is it? CPI data day, man. I made like $1,000 on the one account. It was only 2 ES mini contracts or whatnot, right? So it wasn't like a large amount or anything. I took 2 ES minis, but it was on the prop firm account. Made like a band, or like it was like 1,200 or something off just that one trade because CPI data spiked or whatnot, right? And I just hopped in when momentum was spiking. Just hopped right in on it, and you know, made that. And in my head, I'm like, if I would have just done that with like $500 to $600 on like real money, I could have made the exact same amount, but like put that in my pocket. You know what I mean? So it's like, you know, it's a little wild to think about, but it's okay. It's okay. I'm just, you know. So potentially reverse head and shoulders here, unless it starts to spike to the downside. Just watching Tesla. If S&P starts to really break here and start to come down, I mean, I'll love the Tesla play a lot more. It's very tempting. It looks good. To the downside, I'm not going to lie. These are low-key lower highs for me. All of this, and, you know, very, very tempting. Let's see. Do I even have Tesla loaded up here? Let's see it. Nope. Got a little Tesla on my Interactive Brokers. So yeah, right there it is. Right there's a template. Oh man, right there's a Tesla dump, guys. Tesla dump now. So Tesla's starting to really come out, starting to perform. Oh, that's wild. So it comes down, doesn't break trend line or whatnot. All the trend line that's been holding up since This is pre-market. I don't like counting these, but 835, I guess you could say. Holding up. Potentially could go on another rip and run. I could see down below this and really start to spike to the downside. I mean, I don't... Oh, man, dude. Here goes S&P as well. ES. Very tempting here. Very, very tempting here. I'm very tempted to take a trade. Gonna load it up, potentially. Maybe look at some ES. ES shorts. If we can break this, what is that? 450... What is that? 542? 542 mark, yep. If we break that, I mean, you guys, we have room all the way down to, what is that, 38? And you catch that move on ES, that's a pretty... And for anyone trading the exact same thing, you can do the same thing on SPY. That's like catching... Okay, the only thing you gotta watch out for is a view up on SPY. That's not too far out. But, yeah, that's the only thing I'd be tempting and, you know, watching right now. So, other than that, I'm just chilling out. Because S&P's... Look at that view up right there at the 450. I mean, 449... What is that? Excuse me. 449.58. But now the market wants to dump, I would have been paid. And that's how it always is, and it sucks, right? It's like, oh, now you want to turn S&P, now that I'm out of my position, right? It's like, yeah, crazy. Remember that that one take profit trader account I had or whatnot? Literally, I got in on these NQ calls, like 6 contracts, like, okay, whatever. If it spikes, and I was like, and at this point in time, I was only down like a couple hundred or like $1,000 on it. And I was like, if it spikes, and you know, it goes up or whatnot, I'm completely like, that's what I'm aiming for. It literally did one of these. I got in, it did a quick dip, and it literally filled me, liquidated the account, and then ripped immediately. And I was just like looking at it like, there is no way it just did that, bro. Tesla looking really good here for a dump. Tesla looking extremely good here for a dump. If Tesla can break that low right there, guys, here it might be. It just has to break. What I'm looking, I do not want this to triple bottom. That's my only, there it is, guys. Oh, baby. Oh, man. Oh, man. What are your guys' thoughts on Tesla? What are your guys' thoughts here on Tesla? You just don't want that to dip. You don't want that to really start to spike back up there. You want it to keep dying off. There it is. There it is there on Tesla. Tempted to take some contracts here. I will be considered chasing in a way. Oh, man, there it goes, guys. Oh. I almost want a slight pullback. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Maybe I should have got filled on these. Maybe looking for a slight pullback up. Yup, maybe something like that. Maybe touch the 79 to 80 point. Maybe get a little bit higher here. Fill me and then start to wick back down if it can. If it starts to wick back down, I might get filled. Guys, I might get filled. Just for a quick scalp on Tesla. I want the S&P to start coming down as well, though. But obviously, Tesla is its own monster. And this is to HCTI, so I can honestly get rid of that. That was for earlier today. So there it is, right near that 80 spot, right up there. Around, what is that? That hit right around it. Okay, I don't want this to start breaking. I want this to kind of start rejecting in a way. There it is, right in that 80 spot. It's right there. Very tempting. Haven't pulled the trigger quite yet, just waiting. I am looking for the sell-off. I will admit, I'm looking for the sell-off here on Tesla. Nothing yet. I've yet to pull the trigger. Right around that 80 spot, like I was saying. If it starts to break, okay, we're hitting 90. Okay, guys, I'm not pulling it yet. This thing can still start to reverse dump. Obviously, it's been doing it all day, so I'm just waiting. My hands are off. Oh, sorry, yeah. See all that? There we go. Hard to chase Tesla when it's already pulled back so much from the highs, right? I know. And that's what I'm saying. I'm like, so Apex wants $80 to reset the account. I would be better off signing up for a new account. Oh, yeah. That's weird. They want $40 to start it off, but then they want $80 to reset it. That's why wouldn't you just buy? You could literally just make another email and buy another account, couldn't you? So that's what I'm thinking. Yeah, but Tesla pulling back this much. What I was looking for on Tesla is dumps, right? Quick sell-offs. Now AMD as well here looks so good if it can come below this view up here. If it can come below this view up, it looks so good. So there's a lot of plays that are starting to set up a little bit, but you just got to be careful on them. Just got to be careful on them. So looking at AMD maybe to start to break this view up level, come down here. But once again, S&P starting to push again. So it's really hard to get in when I know the S&P kind of, you know, I'm not going to say it, you know, I can't be the guy that's like, no matter what the S&P does, AMD and Tesla are going to follow. But if the S&P starts ripping, goes from 450 all the way up to like 450.50, 450.60, I'm sure these guys aren't going to be dumping, right? I'm sure they'll be having their quick spike. So if you guys want bounce trades, honestly, at this point, take them near the VWAP and listen, what kind of gain you have? Okay, so let's say you took it at 114. You took it at 114, you took calls, right? Now your stop loss is what, 95 cents? Compared to your gain is, what is that, 50, 60 cents? So all I'm saying, hey, listen, hear me out. I'm just saying, bounce trades, just continue to hit these bounce trades. Now surely that might be the last one because we have one bounce, we have two bounce, we have right around 3 bounce, right? And look at that, we have a 50-day bounce. Look at that, that's wild. We have a 50 bounce right here. We have this one that could not close below but started to come down, right? We had a spike above and then boom, dip below. So you just gotta watch out for all these spots. These all do matter a little bit, yeah, a little bit. They all matter, right? Just more indication on when to get in, when to get out, how to really use them to your advantage. Just a chop fest right now. And near lunch hours, for some reason, the market really starts to heat up. You know what I mean? You guys know what I mean? So, just chilling out. There we go. New account loaded up, guys. New account loaded up. So we're loading this up. Got a little bit of funds on hold here. Just had to check it out, see what we got going on. So I got a game plan, and I posted on Twitter about it. I'm trying to make a solid 10 bands coming in the next month. So come August, right? Starting, what's not a crazy account size. It'll be around 7.5 or whatnot. Right there it is. So you guys see 1.8. So when they finally load up, and then I'm gonna do that, and futures mixed together, guys, will be crazy. So like I said, I got a little bit loaded up in futures, and obviously I have, I got a couple other long positions in S&P or whatnot. So that'll be the main game plan. That'll be what I'm looking to do. That'll be what I'm aiming for in August. That's my goal. So now I'm not looking for no $100,000 month. All right, we're not going crazy, fugazi, just a 10,000. Okay, so just putting a little bit more into the Interactive Brokers account. Because like I said, I used to trade on Thinkorswim or whatnot, and things were going crazy. Things were going great, awesome, and everything. Where I was pulling out left and right and everything like that. But then I realized the fill times are atrocious, you guys. It is terrible to get filled on Thinkorswim. It is terrible to get filled on Thinkorswim. And any guy that trades Thinkorswim here, completely. You guys can vouch for it. Maybe some of you guys don't have any problems, but I was trading penny stocks at the time, so. Oh man, was it a hard one? Was it a hard ball game to get past? So, yeah. So just chilling out, waiting. I'm really waiting. Just waiting. I have no energy drink today, guys. I completely forgot to go reload them. So, sticking with a coffee. Big cup too, massive one. Got the eyes and everything. So nothing wild happening here. So like I said, aiming for a little month. Let's see. We'll see what happens. Internet has a big impact on fill times, and maybe that could be it as well. At the time, I didn't have an Ethernet cable hooked up. I was just, like I said, I traded paper traded or whatever for a year and a half, and then I started filling, like I said, I started doing real trading after that. And that's when the fill times actually matter. On paper trading, obviously you get filled whenever, but then I realized, okay, well, this is actually trash. I had to switch over, so that's where I'm at. And now that I have an Ethernet cable, though, hey, we'll see. Hopefully it's better. Hopefully it's a little better. So just waiting here. So I'm almost very. Look at these lower highs coming in, guys. We have lower high after lower high after lower high. But after trying out Tradeovate from from being an avid TOS user for years, it's crazy how quick other brokerages fill. I know compared to TOS, and no, I'm not gonna lie. Futures is so fast. That is wild and wicked fast. Especially because there's no. I don't think there's commissions on all that. I don't really know. And guys, look at that, another bounce right near. Oh my gosh, guys, I might have to nail one of these, you guys. I might have to nail one of these with ES. I might be interested in some ES contracts real quick. Just taking a look here. If we can break these highs here, especially on S&P as well. Maybe break it. The only thing I don't want to see is this break by 10 to 20 cents and then start dumping. You know what I mean? I don't want it to go like, oh, 450, 10, 450, 11. There it is. All right, starting to break here, guys. I don't want to see this just be a spike. I want to see this continue. So not getting in anything, and it'll be a quick scalp. It'll be like one contract, nothing wild. Remember, this is my real money. This isn't a prop firm account either. I have about like 500. Look at that. Look at that, guys. This is what we know the S&P can do. This is what we know S&P does every time. So maybe you guys, if you guys want to start playing these puts off these levels, it's not a bad spot. Not a bad opportunity, but higher lows are still punching it, so we'll see. Look at Tesla. This is exactly why I mentioned it being pretty sketch to short after it has fallen so much. It bounced right out, right back on up. Yup. And you are, yeah, I mean, you're right, Darth Vader. You're right on that. It dumped down. You would have called a couple, you know, if you took your profit there too. Note that you can be up or whatnot, but you got to take profit, and I got to work on that, guys. Listen, I think I'm diamond-handed too much. All right, I'll be the guy that I'm up 20, 30%, and I'm like, I'm going for 50. What are you talking about? It's like, oh yeah, well I'm going for 100. It's like, oh yeah, right? But I got to start, you know, really punching that in, and there it is. So that's what I did not want to see happen. That would have been ugly on ES. All right, that would have been ugly. That would have been ugly for the P&L. So didn't take any contracts there, chilling out. But yeah, so I mean, if I think I'm gonna go back to low-key paper handing, guys. I mean, I never have lost paper handing due to the fact that, think about it, if you're just always taking profit, right? And the only thing is you gotta paper hand your losses too, though. That's the only difference, right? Let's say you're down 10%, you gotta cut it, right? Let's say you're down 15%, boom, out of that play, right? And you know, you can have like, okay, so let's say you get in here for puts, right? You should have a stop loss already set, right? Not comparing it to P&L or whatever, but you should have a stop loss being like, okay, if it comes up to 46,875, I'm out, right? If it comes down to breaks, you know, 42, comes down a little bit more, I'm out. I'm taking my profit, my TP, right? Everything like that. So you should have all that already set up. You know, obviously sometimes we get a little wild, all right? As traders, we like to get energetic. We like to feel a little crazy. It's like a roller coaster in our hearts, right? When we get in sometimes, it's like fucking, you know, you guys know what I'm saying. So there goes Tango, attack mode. So just chilling out. But yeah, so with everything going on right now, so Tesla, I mean, if it breaks another lower day, I'm not really interested in it because, like Darth Vader said, it's down a little bit, and I was looking for quick scalps, and there it was. If you guys were looking for the move, right there it was. So there's that on Tesla. S&P, it keeps pushing these highs. Once to break it, the 450 level, it just can't hold above, right? I don't know if maybe traders are kind of just getting to the point to where they're done with it. I want to almost, in the next few days, I want to be able to punch in these put contracts for the 18th expiration. But, you know, I'm not going to force anything. I'm just waiting, essentially. Just waiting. So are any of you guys in any plays that I'm not checking out, I'm not seeing or anything? Are any of you guys in any plays that, you know, are mind blowing or wild? They're going crazy. Let's see. Any penny stocks ripping and running that I don't know about? That would be wild. So that's always a fun time. You got penny stocks going crazy. They're going berserk. You know, EDTX type situation. It's going $10, $20, $30. You know, you're printing. You're only, you know, or you're maybe, let's say, oh my, okay. Anyone in here that's in here right now catch any crazy moves on what is that? What did I just say? EDTX, EdTech. Anyone in here catch any wild moves on that? Because that thing went berserk. And I know a lot of you guys trade options or whatnot, or maybe you trade futures or whatnot, and you're like, not gonna lie, I don't really touch penny stocks too much. But guys, I mean, even with just like, if you guys, you know, I'm not gonna do the whole, if you guys were in with blah 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 amount, you couldn't be blah, but like, realistically, if you guys were in with like 100 shares, right? At, let's just say, even, you know, let's go to our calculator. Let's just say 100 shares. I'm gonna do it to you guys, okay? If you guys were in with 100 shares at the price of, let's go back to EdTech. Let's see what a good price would have been. We're gonna actually give me a second. Let's watch S&P real quick, and then we'll play the game of if so, yada yada. So EdTech. Okay. EDTX. Oh man, that poor stock. That poor stock. Let's go back. So Let's go to a 5-minute chart. 5-day, 5-minute. It's been, yeah, okay, there it is. So, guys, if you guys were in, what would have been a reasonable price? Let's say you guys got in at this, was this a minute? Let's say you guys got in at 58.70. 58.70, okay? You guys are in 100 shares at 58 times 70, right? A $5,800 investment. $5,800, okay. All right, that's a good investment. That's a good investment, right? That's a decent sized investment, right? You wouldn't want to lose that, obviously. Well, let's say you at the it spikes up on you. You're living life. You're up like $1,000 or whatnot, or what you're going crazy. You're loving it, everything like that, and it opens up and it spikes immediately up to 77. And let's say you have a sell order placed for when it opens back up, and it opens up at 78. So let's say it opens up. What did this open at? 78.06. 78.06, guys. What is that? You would have made $7,806 off 50. So around, what is that? 2,000. 78.06 to, okay, hold on. Here's where the quick math comes into play. 78.06 minus 58.70. Boom, baby. 2 bands in the matter of, let's see, maybe 20 minutes, 10 minutes. Guys, I mean, that's all I'm saying is, like, those are the stocks that can really start to go. And, hey, listen, S&P, here it goes, guys. S&P, here it goes. S&P with a real, right there it is, a real large red candle. Excuse me, my words didn't work for a second. Real large red candle starting to punch in. Guys, this is what we're waiting on. We've been waiting on this to happen. We either want it, listen, as day traders, unless you're in on like a certain position to like the long side, obviously, or obviously you want to see the market over time go up, right? That'd be great. But for the short term anyways, you guys are in on, let's say you're not in anything, you guys want to see it go one way or another. It doesn't matter, right? It's like you just want to see it go down or you want to see it go up. You want to see it make a direction and pick it and start to really rip and run with it. So that's kind of where I'm at. I mean, hey guys, I'm with you. I'm with you, right? I hate chop. All right. And if we can start to pick a direction here, there we go. No new Tesla low day. New Tesla low day. Lower day now is 284.51, right above that 50 mark. So there we go, you guys. Just chilling out. So my hands are in no positions. I'm in absolutely nothing right now. I'm just waiting. I'm watching. I refuse to force any positions on my end. Anytime I do it, it always ends up bad. Right? I got some guy named Enrico screaming at me in the corner like, "Why'd you take that trade?" Right? I got the girlfriend wondering what I'm doing wrong. What's going on? What's happening in life? Right? Why would I take that? I got myself thinking to myself, man, I really want Chipotle. And maybe that's why I took a bad trade. So, yeah, chilling out. All right. Nothing wild's been happening, man. So I would expect Money Monday to come into play. Everyone's hyped to be trading. Everything's crazy. Everyone essentially was hyped for a solid, 30 minutes. Everyone was like, yo, let's get back in the market. Let's get it. Let's do it. And you want to be honest? Everyone was hyped for about a solid, what if I know, 15 minutes? Everyone was killing it, loving the market for about 15 minutes. And then after that, they were like, guys, I've had enough of this. All right, I'm done. I'm done with the shenanigans. I'm done with the games. I'm out. At least on blue chips anyways. Penny stocks have been ripping and running. I mean, it just depends on what penny stocks you've been trading. What about, let's check it out. Hold on. Let me do this. This penny stock was ripping and running earlier. What's going on with it? Nope. I honestly, guys, for you shorters out there, I mean, I see how you guys can make it really easy. Let me rephrase that. Not easy living, but you guys can definitely make a living rather quick off these penny stock plays. Guys, when these things spike up to like $9, $10, look at this, $9.50 spot. Obviously, on the halt down, you guys can maybe take some puts here, or would that be short it? And I mean, it depends where you get in at, right? This would be one of those plays where you would almost have to short it at the top, and obviously it's like, okay, once again, YB, no duh, right? If this stock gaps up, let's say it closes at 867, opens up at 950. I mean, are you gonna short it? Right? It's like that's a rough one. Spikes down immediately. Like I said, I've never been big on shorting stocks or whatnot, but I can see how you guys can make some money. Shorting penny stocks, I should say. Obviously, I short the market or whatnot. But But yeah, I mean, like, especially for a lot of these penny stocks that if they're ripping off like no news, I feel like they're just bound to come down, right? Like, is that not like true? I feel like most stocks come back down, and shorters, take over, right? Especially if there's easy shares to locate. You don't even have to locate shares; just easy. They're right there, and you're right in front of you. It's like, okay, well, that was easy. I didn't even have to do anything. So it's always a fun time. But yeah, this market is Chop City, you guys. It is Chop City. Oh man. So who's in what right now? Who's in what right now, you guys? Anyone in any positions? Anyone in anything? Even if it's long term, just let me know. I'll take a quick look at it. I don't have to review it. You guys already know you guys' game plans, but I just want to take a look at them. Just want to see what you guys are thinking. There we go, AMD. AMD with a little bit of a push, a little bit of a spike. AMD making its own move up to 1470. What is that? 1475. Oh, there we go. Okay, so now let's see if it breaks it. There we go, guys. Up to the 200 now on AMD. AMD starting to actually pick up some volume. It's getting some action, some hype, right? People are realizing, oh man, I want to trade this. I want to touch this stock. I want to. Anyways. ES, S&P also getting a little bit of a push, a little bit of a spike. If it can break, okay, well, let me rewind. Getting a little bit of a push and a spike, if it can come up and break 450, hold above it again. That's what I really think. I think it'll get a push and a spike if it can really start to push these highs again. Because I think eventually, sellers are going to, come into play here. They did it once. Look at this. Came up in, boom, dumped it. Came up in, dumped it. Let's see if we come up in again or dump it, or if they've had enough. They're done with it. They want it to spike, rip and run. They're going to let go. Here we go, guys. Right above that 200. There it goes, guys. AMD starting to pick up some hype. AMD starting to pick up some momentum. I won't touch it because if you guys are getting in right now on AMD, I want you to know that you are chasing. We're at the 200. It's a risky play right now. Your risk to reward ratio is a little bit off. I'm not going to lie, depending on how heavy you're going, and then it might be even more off. You just got to be cautious. If you guys were in on AMD, you got, hey, hallelujah to you. You guys are printing, all right? So it's a little risky, but if you usually win on your good old contracts, there's nothing wrong with it, all right? So hallelujah to you, man. I'm just chilling out. I won't touch it. And I think I might, guys, potentially a new strategy. Anytime S&P spikes 20 cents above, what was this? So what was the high here? Okay, let's see the high. The high here, no, it's ES. Let's go here. High of 09. High of 14. So 6 cents above, right? Guys, I feel like every single time the S&P does this, and it's usually towards the start of the day or whatnot, it'll come up in, right? And as long as it hasn't chosen a direction yet, obviously, type situation. And usually if it's double topping, it's not going to, right? It comes in. They make a new high, maybe even up to 20. And then it wicks immediately down, right? And then it starts spiking to the downside. It's, people were loving it. Now people are like, okay, what's going on, right? And it's just, people get in right at that break of the high day, and then people get, dominated and destroyed when it comes down, right? Sometimes it'll keep coming down, and it'll just keep coming down, and you'll never, you'll never make back. You'll never get back up to that high. That could be the high of the day. So, you just gotta be careful. You gotta be cautious with your plays. Very, very cautious, very careful. Right, enjoy your time. Have patience, right? Right, enjoy the market. This is a fun little world we're in. All right, not to get too mental on you, not to make you think too much, but you're sitting behind a computer desk, probably your house or an office. Yeah, maybe you're professional too. Maybe you have an office in your house as well, right? Cool, that also works, right? That's how I rock. But maybe you prefer the more professional standpoint, right? Maybe you're on a trading floor with TradeCaster loaded up to your left right now, listening to this guy right here, thinking, damn, he's so good looking. Anyways, that's besides the point. What I'm saying is, isn't it a weird time? Back in the day, they weren't even, they didn't even have computers, right? You want to be a day trader, you had to be on the floor with a sign, a picket sign, handing that up, right? You want to be a day trader, you had to look at the soybean market, all right? You had to look at the corn, okay? You had to be there, be present, get an apartment in New York, type situation. Nowadays, you want to trade the soybean market, you load up soy. I actually have no idea what the ticker would be for that. Would it actually just be soy? American soil? Soya? Nope. Okay. All right. Well, I don't know what the soybean market would be, but you guys get what I'm saying. All right. It gets wild these days. Things are intelligent. Now we're starting to get into the point. Anyone ever listen? Has anyone looked into? And I know some of you guys are more tech nerdy than me or whatnot. Tech savvy, not tech nerdy. I mean that pays to be tech nerdy, right? Pays big. Any of you guys tech savvy enough that you guys have looked into making AI trading bots? That sounds so dumb in a way, and it kind of is. And I that's why I haven't done it or like looked into it too much. But that's like just getting trading bots to do it for you, right? My one buddy, and he didn't. Now this isn't confirmed because he didn't show me like P&L profits or whatnot. But he said that he made this, or he had someone like send him this bot he paid for whatnot. He pays like $200 a month for it, and it trades like a certain strategy. And he invested like 11,000, and last month he got back 6 on his 11,000, right? And he didn't have to do anything. He just had to buy it for like $200 a month, and you know obviously put the money in the 11,000, and it got him a $6,000 return. And in my head I'm like, give me a second. In my head I'm sitting there. I'm like, you made 11,000. I mean, you invested 11,000, got 6,000 back on a trading bot. Okay, right? Like he didn't show me P&L. He didn't show me profits. So that's why I'm kind of like, I don't know. I mean, and maybe, and it's AI though. It's AI. So like, maybe he's right. Maybe he's right. Maybe that's a new way. And look at AMD going again. There it is, guys. There it is, you guys. There's AMD with the spike, with the rip and the run. Right off a little bull flag consolidation pattern. There it is. Right? So you can't see, I don't know, man. AMD's always one of those, and AMD's a tricky situation right now. It's ripping, it's running, the market's not doing anything. So if the market, and we're kind of getting in a little bit of consolidation here, if the market starts to turn, I think AMD would be pushed down as well. So that's what you got to be careful on. You're getting a little bit overextended or whatnot. And yeah. I mean, and sometimes that doesn't matter. Hey, we've all seen the days S&P. It doesn't even look like it's going higher. I remember this one Friday, I think 3 weeks ago or whatnot. It was ripping and running, and I was still in those calls, and I'm just eating it up. I'm like, finally, here we go. We're gonna break 450. Like today, we got up to like 440 something, and I was like, okay, tomorrow. And it was like not until like 3 days later we ended up actually breaking on the last day or whatever, like whatever type situation, 450, and it was killer and it was awesome. But, like, you know, that's just an example of what these plays can actually do, these blue chips. But, yeah. But if any of you guys have invested, or, hey, maybe some of you guys want to take a look into AI trading bots. Now, I'm not saying go and buy one. I'm not in any. I will fully disclaimer that. I'm not saying go and get one. I'm just saying maybe do some research into it. I'm thinking about doing some research into it. Because, like, I mean, okay, even if you're investing, like, $1,000, $2,000, $3,000, right? I mean, and you get back, like, I don't know, maybe like $2,000 to $3,000 of that. Or maybe if you invest $3,000, you get back even like $1,500. That's still 50% of your account that month. That's wild. If you invest $100,000, you get back maybe $30,000, $40,000. That's still 30 to 40% of your account that month. That's still wild, right? That's a big chunk. My only fear is what happens if something slips up, the trading algo or whatever doesn't like register, and now it's making bad trades on your account with the money you have in, and you have like a larger amount. That's why I don't like trading bots in a way, because I don't fully get into that world, right? I'd rather take a lot of my money. Like if I make a lot, you know, let's say I make a lot of money from trading or whatnot, I'd rather take that and maybe go invest in something that's not like a bot, maybe like some real estate, right? Maybe go invest in, you know, do some degen crypto plays or whatever you could if you want. Do some like, I guess not degen. You do like Ethereum or like, you know, Bitcoin or whatever. I'm not doing no like shitcoin or nothing. I'm just doing the blue chips or whatnot, right? Do something like that, just stick some bucks in there. See what happens in the next, you know, couple years. But AMD is still going. AMD is still on a push, guys. All the way up now to 115.40. Oh, man, bro. So let's see where it's going to top out here. AMD, you could maybe look for a reversal play coming up and in here. So let's see. Let's go back. So I think right now it might be trying to fill this gap. Right? If it's going to start pushing, you have room all the way up to, seems to be 15, what is that, 115.80? 8.5 area? Maybe 7.5? That would make a lot more sense. What is it, 7.5? Yep. So maybe the 7.5 area, you just got to be careful. 115.75, starting to push a little bit into that. Then there you go. But it's trying to fill this gap, essentially. So if you're looking at me like, YB, what gap? Well, you know, we opened up and look at that. Right? If you caught that to the downside, you guys printed on that. And that was a great trade. That was an awesome trade. So AMD trying to really fill the gap. S&P, if you don't start picking a direction, man, me and you're going to have a problem. All right? Me and you are going to have a big problem. We're gonna start the fight. Things are gonna go down. All right, because you've been chopping around for a little bit too long. I love the higher low pattern. Don't get me wrong, but oh man. So who in here right now? We have 15 people up in here. Who in here right now is green? Who in here right now is loving the market? Give me 1 second. Let's read it off. Let's see it here. Let's see it here. Give me 1 second. You guys ready for this? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, baby. So who in here is having a great day? Who in here is loving it? Who in here is green on the day? You're loving it. You're living life. Everything like that. I'm going to make a poll for you guys real quick. Give me 1 second. You guys better go vote on this poll. So, it's going to be right underneath. Users talk profits. So, we're going to go green, break even, or red. Are you green? You're loving life. Today's your day. It's an amazing day. Are you break even? Maybe you made a couple dumb trades or whatever, and maybe made some really good trades. Doesn't matter. Leveling out, baby. Are you red? Hey, listen, it happens to the best of us. Happens to all of us at one point or another. And you just gotta come back and start fighting harder. So, I'm not in this voting. Make sure Talk Alerts Profit Users go vote right there, baby. I'm gonna go vote. Essentially break even. Yeah. Make sure you guys go vote on that, baby. We're gonna see. I just want to see all these trade casts. Remember, see what's going on. Oh yeah, baby. You guys like this playlist too? Sounds like some elevator music. Alright. Well, we'll tone it down for you guys. Some of you guys are like, dang it, man. It's like 4 a.m. where I'm living right now. Why this guy got so much energy? There it is, though. Hold on, everyone. S&P, if it can start, it just keeps doing this. So I'm not going to get too hyped. I'm not going to have too much energy flow through my body. But, I will say, it just doesn't quite, you know what I'm saying, man? Like, look at this. Look at this, guys. So we came down right now to 449.80. Listen. If we can start to really come down here and start to put there, okay. Well, maybe I should stop talking, you guys. Maybe I should stop talking. Maybe I should look at some. I can't do anything yet. I just can't. This would be, if you guys are taking puts right now, aiming for that dump, aiming for that downtrend. You guys are risking it a little bit due to the fact that we have wicks all up coming in here. As you see, it's very much higher low chop. Right, there's another one. So you guys just don't be. I would not punch the gun until we break VWAP, guys. And then you guys have room down maybe to the 200, which I mean that's a decent gap, right? That's enough to get Chipotle Bowl type situation, right? I know I say that a lot, but that's the truth, right? So I would not be punching the gun too much. I would just be waiting, holding off. Give yourself a second, breathe a little bit. Go get a cigar, a nice one though, not one of them, not a bad one, a really nice one, maybe a cherry. I want you guys to get your cigar cut. I want you to cut it. I want you guys to spark that. Are you in your house? Yeah. Open a window. Get do what you gotta do. Okay. Anyways, going from there, I want you guys to take one toke of it. Now 2. Now 3. Now deep breath in, a deep breath out. Relax. We're gonna get some trades in. We're gonna love today. We're gonna get some good trades in today. All right. And even if we don't, because it's 11 o'clock, and let's say the market starts to die off, but it's Monday. And we all know them at, I'd say around noon. I don't know, man. I don't know what's going on. When Wall Street goes on lunch break, I feel like penny stocks start to really break out. Look at EDTX. What was that last one? GG something? What was that one? If you guys remember, what was that stock? I have no idea what it was. Maybe, what was another one? Rose? Was it that what it was called? No, it wasn't that. You guys know what I'm talking about, though. There was one called, like, GG something. And I can't believe I can't remember that ticker. Anyways, it was a great stock or whatever, amazing or whatnot. And same thing. It looked like a derivative, almost like another play of EDTX, just a little bit cheaper, right? And in my head, I'm thinking, okay, well, if these stocks are just gonna, match up or whatnot, you can just trade both of them. But they eventually both started to fall off, started to, go to the downside. So didn't really matter. So I just feel like around lunch hours, the market starts to get a little kick to the penny stock world. It's okay. So there it is, guys. So if you guys were looking for puts here on the S&P, let's say you guys were like, okay, listen, I'm looking for some puts. I was looking for a downside play. You just can't. Yeah, you guys really just cannot punch any guns in. You can't do anything. As long as you have all of these. I mean, look at these wicks, guys. This is ugly. This is really ugly. AMD starting to spike a little bit. So nothing crazy going on. Just taking a look here. Going back to the poll there. Talk alerts, profits, users right underneath. Guys, you guys better go vote. Okay, so we have 33% break even and 67% red. Today's a rough day, you guys. I get it. Hey, listen, it's a hard day for some people, right? It's some people love these days where it's Chop City. Bounce traders are eating this up right now. They're looking at their Fibonacci retracement at the 300. They're looking at their trend line from 3 days ago hitting, and they're looking for a bounce. I get it. ES, guys. I mean, I'm just waiting. I'm just waiting and watching. So gonna end that poll at, I'll say 11:20. So you guys have some time to go vote. Oh, there we go. Hold on. Whoa, what's going on here? My hands are off. It's getting rowdy up in here, guys. It's getting rowdy. So S&P just on another push real quick. Just on a really nice push. And look at that immediate down. So we'll see. We'll see if this wicks on us. We'll see if this can wick. I'm not punching anything in yet. I'm very tempted. Very tempted, though. Because I know that this can go crazy. If it can pick a direction, it can go crazy. So very tempting. Not punching anything in yet. Not trying to go crazy. Very, very tempting on my end, though. I'm right near that 450 level, right? Maybe like you could have got in, an ES contract out on some calls or whatnot. Wait for the spike back up. Even if it doesn't spike back up, now you're catching 15, 20 cents just off this push. On ES, you're catching, what is that, $1? $1 push. It's holding above that high. I don't know, guys. What are you guys thinking? I don't know, guys. Let's see what happens here. Let's see what happens here. Not in yet. Not in for myself just yet. Waiting. That last push looked good. Oh, man, baby. Oh, man. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Oh, man. We're killing it. We're just waiting. Dark Trader saying it, so it looks like I can wait for my renewal, and when I get charged that $37 monthly fee, it will reset my account. Oh, okay. So you're gonna have to wait a month then in the meantime. And that's okay. I mean, if anything, maybe open up another account. Or I cancel the account and sign up for a new one and pay $37. Well, okay, in my eyes, you're paying $37 anyway, so might as well get it popping, you know what I mean? Might as well. I don't see the difference. So, anyone just tuning in, anyone in here, I'm looking at the S&P. We got AMD on another chart. We got Amazon up. I'm going to switch this to Tesla. Everyone calling Amazon. I didn't really make a game plan. Really haven't traded it at all. Just took a look at it. Going to load this up on Tesla. Tesla made that dip. Started to bounce a little bit, guys. It's a little, not a little bit. It's a lot of bit of chop. All right, guys. Like, give me a barcode. I got a barcode somewhere in this room. Hold on. Cancel the account, 37. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I would just do that. I mean, there's no difference. Where's a barcode? Is there a barcode on this? No, there's a QR code. You guys know what a barcode looks like. What am I even saying? All right. Does this not, in a way, just sideways momentum, just sideways action? It's kind of hard to, pick up the trade a little bit. So, I do like that spike, though. Yeah, honestly, I mean, for $37, I mean, I might join you here soon. Instead of just, because, listen, here's the thing. Let's say I buy, 10. I can buy 10 trading accounts with the exact same. I can buy 10 prop firm accounts, and let's just say, with the amount. Let's say I trade it with, I don't even know. Let's say I take the $37 ones, right? I start trading it or whatnot, guys. That would be crazy money right there, man. I mean, if you're profitable, if you actually make it, you guys are good. You guys are set, good to go, or whatnot, and you guys profit and pass the challenge. I mean, you guys are making bank. Because now you got 10 accounts with $50,000. What is that, 500,000? Stock market today. There you go. Perfect description by Darth Trader there. That's exactly what it is. It is just, it is a sideways action. And maybe it's because, okay, let's take a look at the economic calendar. Why is this happening, YB? YB, explain. Tell us why. Okay, give me a second. Whoa, calm down. All right, give me a second. Look at this, guys. Look at tomorrow. Hold on, let me not cover up that just in case I want to spike. U.S. retail sales tomorrow. Retail sales minus autos, excuse me. Industrial production, capacity utilization, business. Okay, Which one of these is probably gonna, affect the market? I would say U.S. retail sales. I say maybe 8:30 and 10 a.m. Maybe. Vice Chair Barr speaks. Yep, and that's also true. We have earned. Yeah, we got. I mean, look. Okay, right. There's initial jobless claims come Thursday. Fed manufacturing, existing home sales, U.S. leading economic. There's so much stuff that could affect this market. That is affecting this market right now. So, maybe don't force trades. Maybe if you guys want, hey, have a little break. Go on a little vacation. All right, have a little fun. All right, come back Thursday. Come back, maybe come back tomorrow. Maybe, hop off early. Because, I see us maybe pushing some highs. And I'm not, guys, I know you guys may be wondering, when am I going to get in my put contracts? When am I getting in my long-term put contracts or whatnot for the month? I'm waiting for us to push. As you guys see right here, I can bring this up on another chart. Let's go here and let's go to the good old 4-hour. Also, it's OPEX week. Okay, wait, okay. If I'm not mistaken, OPEX week. That's that. Is that futures contract expiration? Wait, OPEX week. How do I not know what that is? I feel that's so familiar. I feel like as a day trader, I should know what that is, right? OPEX week. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, options expiration. Yeah, that's what okay. I said futures options expiration. No, yeah, same. Yeah, okay. Options expiration week. Yep. So, yeah, that matters. Yep, that also affects it. Look at this uptrend, guys. Higher lows forming here on AMD. AMD could have a breakout here, guys. If you guys are looking for a play, you guys want something really quick. There we go, S&P on another rip. S&P on another rip, and look at that. I cannot touch it. My hands might have to be off. Or, if you guys want to touch this stock, do this. Anytime it pops up, just get puts. Look at this. Boom, puts, you printed. Right? Pops up again. Boom, puts, you're printing. Right? Boom, puts, you're printing, you're printing, you're printing. You guys are up like half your account right now, dude. If you guys just keep getting puts at these highs, right? Like that's like geez, man. It keeps making the higher lows. Don't get me wrong, but it just keeps right off of it and it's dumping. The candles are just ugly. So I'm just chilling out. I'm not gonna touch it. So yeah, that's where I'm at. That's where I'm at, you guys. I mean, it is what it is. It is what it is. Right? I'm gonna go. There it is. There's a little bit of a spike on AMD. Let's see if this thing can start to break out now. Why is it doing this, guys? Okay. What I just was saying was higher lows. Higher lows, higher lows. Look at this, guys. Higher lows the entire way up. It's gonna eventually have a little bit of a pop, a little bit of a spike, and break out to the top side. I love it. I love higher low patterns. Why didn't I jump in on it? Well, I didn't really think about it like that. Okay, it wasn't on my mental. I'm looking at the S&P and ES. Okay. That's not even a bad play. That's actually a really good play. Right? All you have to do, that's actually a really good play. All you have to do is really just play this trend line. That's it. So let's say you get in on this, like the start of let's say you get in on the start of this candle right here, right? You get in at 69, whatever. Well, these 2 points already hit, okay. Let's say it comes down here, comes down to like 60, whatever. Listen, as long as this thing's not dumping below the trend line, if it starts coming below the trend line, that's when you cut it. As long as it's staying above it like this, you hold it. And you can do this the entire day. That could have been your entry. Let's say you're on next week expiration or something. Just keep holding it until as long as the trend line holds up, right? And bada bing bada boom. You make a lot of money. Here we go again here on ES, S&P. Let's see. Guys, anytime this pops up, it just comes right back down. So I have absolutely no thoughts. I think volume's dead too. So it's a slow day, guys. It's a very slow day. I think, and hear me out, I'm not saying this is true. Could be because I didn't have an energy drink. I'm not saying that's true. I'm not saying. But, all I gotta say is any day I have an energy drink and a coffee mix, got that little mix going in me, the market's great to me. Right? The market's great to all of you guys. All of us. So I guess I'll start taking one for the team and drinking an energy drink every single day like I'm supposed to, yeah. I guess I'll have to. It's okay. There we go, though. AMD is still ripping and running. So S&P, maybe I'm looking, I get a little bit off topic sometimes, guys. I'll be looking at another stock and I'll completely forget about what I was talking about the last time. But AMD and S&P with AMD ripping here. So S&P, what am I looking for? Okay, listen, if S&P wants to come up and start pushing these highs, we're $1 off 451.36. We're like right around it, right? If we start really pushing these highs here, we start going up and we push 451.36, I'll give it a little bit of room. I'm not going to give it a crazy amount, but you know, my main thing is I want to nail that top, guys. I want to nail it to the point to where I'm in and maybe it goes up 30, 40 cents more, right? And then I'm printing after that. Cuz think about it. If you nail that top and you're in on next month expiration, and I can vouch for this. If it goes down, let's say you're in on I'll bring this up for you guys. Let's go S&P. Let's bring this over here. Here we go. Give me a second. Let's go right there. August 18th. Let's say you're even in on the 426 put contracts, guys. By the time this thing comes back down to like 445, 440 area, you guys are going to be up like 20, 30, 40% already. And you guys can take them like that if you really want. There's nothing wrong with that. But let's say you're up. Excuse me 1 second. I don't know where that actually went. All right, hold on. Let's move this to the side here. All right, let's bring this up. We're gonna bring this to the side. Bring this back over here. That's like my whole monitor setup. There we go. S&P starting to take off. S&P on a little bit of volume. I'm not touching it yet due to the fact I don't trust it. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I don't trust it. But so essentially, you got these put contracts up when it's at those highs or whatnot. Guys, you guys are going to be making, you guys are going to be printing, you know, 20, 30, 40% or whatever it actually is. You know, IB's not crazy on those. The volume on those contracts, those exact contracts I was just talking about, give me a second. The volume on those contracts, they are at, the 426 is 1,000 traded. So that's just today, and that's great. That's good. That's actually great volume. So it'll be a little bit more volatile, which is what you want, right? You want some volume, don't you? So that's where we're at. We're just chilling out. So if you guys want some contracts, I'm probably going to take near the 426s. I'm waiting, though. I'm going to be waiting. I'm also waiting for this market to stop with the chop. It's starting to pick a little bit of direction. It's just these candles aren't moving. And I fully admit that it is, you know, we're at lunch hours. I can't blame anything. I can't say anything, too. You know what I mean? We're near lunch hour times. So just going to take a peek at some penny stocks. See if we can get anything. Let's see. No, I don't. No penny stocks. So, okay. So where do I look at my penny stocks? Where do I look for penny stocks? I go over here. If you guys are in my room and you guys go to streamer setup instead of personal layout. So instead of saying personal layout, you go to streamer layout. You should see like Yeah Buddy logo. Yeah Buddy. Should see the Yeah Buddy logo at the top. Coming down here at the top, gainers and losers on the day. Right there's FinViz. So PMW, right there, PMN, excuse me, BBIO, GP, ABOS, PWM, HCTI. So all these trades, all these stocks, right, some of them are stocks from Friday. Some of them are stocks, you know, that were ripping and running, you know, just today. They're their own trades or whatever. But so PMW, volume 6.53. I wish this thing did say float though, but it does not say the floated stock, which is okay. That's okay by me. Yep. So PMN, let me go take a look at PMN real quick. Is it still up? Is it still gapping, going, doing its thing? Huh, no. I wouldn't touch this stock. I wouldn't touch the stock if you gave me money to. If you gave me $1 million to invest in the stock, would I? No. Well, okay, it's free probably. You know, you could, you know, handcuff me, put my hands behind my back, say, you know, the only thing you got to do is invest in the stock, and we'll let you free. I wouldn't do it. So, I don't even know about shorting this stock, guys. Like, the thing is, even if it comes back, you know, below this little 547 point, shorting the stock, look at the volume on those candles. Hey, it is dead. So, this is the #1 top gainer of the day. Hey, guys, maybe I should stop talking. Maybe I'll let you guys do the talking. All right. Apparently, guys. Okay, here it is. All right, yeah, right there's PMW picking up some volume. There's no way. S&P picking up some volume. AMD picking up some volume, guys. Maybe we're starting to get a little bit of a push. Maybe we're starting to get a little bit of a breakout. There we go. So S&P starting to spike. AMD starting to spike, guys. Hey, maybe next time I just won't say anything because look at that. The second I was like, I wouldn't touch dollars if you give me $1 million, it starts to spike. It's like, what did you just say to me? It's like, what did you just say? So, yeah, run that back one more time. And I'm like, okay, my apologies, buddy. All right, so there it goes. There it starts to rip and run. My fault, PMW. PMN. Excuse me, PMN. So I'm very tempted here. I love that it's ripping, running, having a breakout. Want a slight pullback here on S&P. Need a slight pullback before I punch in the gun on anything, before I touch it in any way, shape, or form, before I really get in. Here it is. Here it is. I don't want to see this dump. I know that this can dump, but I don't want to see that happen. So my hands are off right this second. 450.40 is not a bad spot for dip buy opportunities here. My hands are off though. I'm not touching it. Honestly, oh man, dude, this sucks. But PMN above VWAP, if you can break it, I might even. You guys might see me take a little penny stock trade, man. It's been a while since I've traded penny stocks. Besides EDTX, come what is it? Excuse me, after pre-market. So above VWAP, there's 662. This thing could start picking up some volume. People want a penny stock to start ripping, going, gapping up, and everything. And maybe this is just the one. So hey guys, give me a second. Give me 1 second here. Hold on. PMW. PMN, excuse me. PMN starting to gap up, starting to really rip and run. Okay, so it would probably be this one right here. Right above VWAP area. Did it halt? Is this halted up at all? Not halted. 669, 670. Starting to push above VWAP. Nothing in. I'm not in myself. If anything, I'll take maybe 100, 200 shares. Something very light. On, $600, $700 stock or whatever. I mean, well, excuse me. $6, $7 stock. Not 100. Something very light, maybe make like 100, 200, bucks, something like that. If this really wanted to rip and run, there it is. Quick pop above VWAP, nothing crazy though. So what am I looking for? You always look for the VWAP plays. Obviously, when it's in this kind of play, you don't. But if we're going to start to spike, rip and run above it, this is an indication, and buyers will start stepping up to the plate. Usually. As you can tell, this time, they did not. So with no buyers stepping up to the plate, there's nothing you can really do about it. You just got to chill out. Okay, let's see. Hold on. Got a little PMN over here. PMN. Loading PMN up on the level 2 and the time and sales. Anyone interested? Anyone seeing what I'm seeing? Kind of understanding what I'm saying? When it starts to spike above VWAP after being under it for so long, being a dead play or whatnot. Is there any news that just came out or anything? What time is it? 11:30. Nothing. You see what I'm saying though? They do tend to rip, run, and start to get some momentum towards it. Even if it wants to push the $8 mark or whatever, guys, I mean, you guys are making $400. Okay, well, that's actually, you guys are, you make some money if you guys were to have a decent amount of shares or whatnot, but just waiting here. So what's that high? 670? Okay, nope. A little bit of past chart history saying that. You just got to watch out for the 80s, bro. The 80s are always critical. Here we go in the S&P, guys. Guys, I might take a little ES trade. I'm trying to get some trades in for you guys. Don't even worry about it. I'm trying to get some trades in. Trying to show you guys, get you guys a little something, something. So I got two in my mind right now, and I don't want to do both of them at the same time because I'm really bad at being in two trades at the same time. I'm bad at multitasking. But I like the bull flag pattern here on PMN. I'm not even gonna lie, guys. I love the bull flag pattern here. What do you mean bull flag, YB? Here, I got you, buddy. Don't even worry about it. Don't even stress it. And we'll do this. Oh, boom. There you go. Bull flag. So there it is. Bull flag pattern. Small one, but still counts, So just chilling out, waiting, watching, seeing what buyers are going to do, seeing what sellers are going to do. Not looking to get too wild here. I'll probably take a lighter share size here, guys. I'll probably take 100 shares. I'm not looking. There it is. Little breakout above VWAP. Guys, there it is. Quick pop, quick spike. Let's see. Oh, I'm so tempted here. Oh, man, 680. Come down a little bit. Come down a little bit. Come down a little bit. Come on, come on. Come down, come down, come down. Guys, I don't want to punch the trigger up this high. I feel like I'm chasing. Guys, come down. Come on down. Come on down, PMW. Oh.
Order filled.
Okay, I got filled at 674. Let's see if it breaks 680 now. Let's see if we can rip and run and start to spike, you guys. Let's see if this stock can really start to go. Let's see if we can start to push 680 again, baby. Come on, PMN. Come on, PMN. Let's start to push 680 and break above it. Start to really rip and run. PMN. PMN, I'm looking for a rip and run and spike. I want the buyers to start to really step up to the plate. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. So I wanted a little bit more of a pullback. Didn't really have it. Started to spike. Got me filled at a decent price, I guess. I mean, it's okay. It's all right. I was looking for a spike. It has to hold above this view up. At least hold above view up here. There we go. There we go. Opened up a little bit higher there, right around 669. Let's see. Let's see buyers start to step up to the plate. My outage is going to be around 637. I don't want it to break this low here. That's my only thing. I do not want it to break that low. That's it. I feel like I'm beyond chasing. Oh my gosh, you guys. Guys, this is why we got to be careful with these plays. So came back up here. About to get out of this play. Light share size on my end. Light share size on my end. Not going to let it go too much longer. What is that, 628? That's what happens here. So I'll tell you guys what I'm looking at in a second. It's not holding that low though. It's not holding that low. It's not holding the low, guys. I don't know. A lot of volume spiking in here. Coming back into the bull flag pattern a little bit. Hold on. Hold on, guys. Hold on, you guys. Hold on. I know. Give me a second. Let's see. Buyers, for some reason, they're getting that dip buy. If you guys called a dip buy there, you guys are cooking with that one. So I'm just chilling out. Okay. All right, guys. I might be out of this if it any red. I gotta be out. I gotta cut it, you guys. I can't.
Order partially filled.
Gotta get out of that one.
Order filled.
So, okay, that was only, okay, I lost $50 or whatnot, right? So this is the thing, though. This is what I was looking for. View up, break, a spike, another retest, a rip and run above view up. Why am I looking for that? Especially on a penny stock. It's like, yeah, why would you even take that trade? Listen. I didn't check the float. I should have checked the float, too. I don't know how big the float is on the stock. It could be massive, and that could have affected it massively as well. But, what is it? When they come above view up like this, and this happened time and time again of penny stocks I've traded in the past at least, they come above view up, they start to spike, rip, and run. They'll really start to pick up some volume. So right around the view up spot's not a bad area. Like I said, small position as well, so I'm looking for a bigger gain. Even if I'm up 680 off 674, guys, what is that, like $8, right? Even if I'm down 615 area, what is that, $40, right? It's not like, I'm not saying, and some people this is crazy or whatnot. So looking at ES real quick, looking at S&P ES areas, not forcing any trades. It's just the volume on a lot of these stocks right now. Look at this, guys. It came down to 612, but it didn't continue to dump, right? It came back up, it started the sketch around the 640 area. It had to cut it though around the 630 because it was holding right there. Got out of that play right there. Literally, like I said, like $50 or whatnot. Nothing crazy, but I was looking for a rip, run, and gap up. My first indication, there it is. Shorters right now are killing it. My first indication should have been that it couldn't hold above view up, right? Second, it couldn't hold above view up. Boom. Spike down. S&P starting to go crazy, you guys. So not going to force any more trades today. 8:30 tomorrow morning, I'll probably looking to trade some futures. I'm not going to lie. That's where I'll trade my futures. Look at that now, guys. Oh, man. You got to be cautious with these stocks, man. You got to be cautious. So tempted, that's a good effort. I'd probably take that trade, 9 out of 10 times, depending on what it looks like. Obviously, what the actual play looks like. Let me load up the S&P real quick. S&P starting to really break out now. S&P starting to rip and run. I don't know. I'm chasing these days. I'm chasing. Guys, I got to stop. Someone stop me. Someone pull the trigger on me. So, this was the number one play of the day. Ripping up, gapping up from $6 all the way up, going up to $8.95, coming back down off it, started to touch view up again, coming up above. It could have potentially touched the high day. Started to really rip and run. AMD going crazy again, AMD, baby. So listen, like I was saying earlier, guys, even I was saying it back here on this pop. If you guys call it this little pop or whatever, just hold it until it breaks this trend line. If it does not break this trend line, you guys are set, you guys are good, you guys are rocking, okay? Right. I'm telling you, you guys can buy a lot of Starbucks drinks right now. All right. Get yourselves that iced venti latte with a little bit of extra whipped cream. Get a little bit of an extra espresso shot in there. Make sure you guys know exactly what you want on that drink. And then add maybe a little bit of pink drink. They're going to look at you a little funny, but you're not going to care. Right? You're not going to care. You just made money on AMD. You don't care if they look at you weird. You're making a venti latte with a pink drink. Who are they to judge? Right? So. That's why we chill out these days. All right. That's why. So another push here on AMD. Another push here. You gotta love it. All right, so PMW starting to come down. I always say PMN started to come down here. I think it's because there's another stock called PM. Yeah, there is one called PWM. PWM and PMN. That's a tongue twister. There you go on AMD, you guys. Anyone trading AMD right now? Anyone loving it? Anyone punching it in to the long side? Maybe you guys are loading up those shorts, getting ready for a little turnaround here. I mean, I would be a little cautious as long as the S&P is pushing these highs. I wouldn't be too baffled, too crazy on that. You know what I mean? So just chill out, just chilling out a little bit. Nothing too crazy, nothing too fugazi. Not gonna force anything. We'll come in tomorrow and we'll punch it in a little bit more. We'll kill it a little bit more, you know. So it's okay. I love it. So AMD, another push to the high day, you guys. Guys, I think here soon, and if you guys want to take, I feel like it might be a fairly easy short, you know, if it decides to come back down right off the, look at this trend line, guys. If it comes down to this trend line and it
Market
breaks
data connection lost.
Whoa, that scared me a little bit. What is it? And it starts to come down there.
Market data connection reestablished.
There we go. Hey, got the British guy telling me straight. What is it? And it starts to come down there. Breaks the trend line. Starts to come down. You got room till the 50. Breaks 50, 200. Breaks that. View up, right? And you're in still at the trend line. You guys are printing, baby. Congratulations to you. Hallelujah. Right? So if you guys are looking for any plays, there you go. I'm not going to punch anything in right this second. I'll wait for something to set up. Let's load up Tesla. We were looking at this earlier. We're looking at a couple plays, and you know, my hands are off Tesla. Let's look at Amazon. Amazon, Microsoft, AMD on another push to the higher day, spiking, ripping, and running. Oh man, you guys, oh my, ugh. Does it hurt watching this stock? And listen, I'm almost tempted to get some shorts up here, right? Why YB? Why is this a good opportunity to get shorts? Well, let me see. Let me look at some past chart history here. Let me load this up on the good old ES chart. We'll load this up. We'll go to the 30-minute. Let's see where we could see low-key. Okay, it kind of has a little bit of a gap to fill up to the 120 area. If it's gonna do it, it's gonna do it, right? So up until the 120 area, what are we at? 117. These are the 116s, 117. I just, yeah, man. Little bit of a gap to fill here, guys. So if we can fill this gap all the way back up to the top side, then maybe I'll look for some puts at the 120 area, right? If that happens around noonish or a little bit beforehand or after, etc., maybe I'll look for some puts around 120. See what happens there. See what's going on. But if not, it's completely fine with me. You know, I mean, anyone that's in long right now, you guys have room up and until what seems to be the 120 area, near it, 119.80s. You always got to watch out for those 80 points, though. What's the high here? Look at that high of 8.1, just like I was saying. Yup. Always got to watch out for the 80 points. You know, we're killing it. We're loving it. We're loving the market right now. You guys are all making money, especially if you guys are on the long side. You guys are printing. You guys essentially just hold longs right now, right? Until the market, you know, okay, it's like YB. Yeah, that's cool. Hold longs. Haven't heard that one before, right? Okay, listen. Listen. We're spiking and we're ripping. All right, it makes a little bit of sense. All right, let's go back to the good old PWM. Is this a stock? Yep. So, shorters. You guys just had a perfect opportunity on that stock. What was the? I was trading PMN. Look at that, right above VWAP. Boom. Shorters came in and took that stock away. Took that one right out of the people that were like, we're gonna have a penny stock rip and run today. Oh, we're so close. Nah, just took it right out. Shorters said, yeah, we're gonna crush all your dreams. So, you know, I cried inside a little bit. Trying to force another EDTX play. You know. What's wild to me is we had the EDTX play, and obviously this week, you know, I mean, it's true. Earlier in the chat, if you guys look up a little bit, Darth Trader said himself that you know, earnings are coming out. We got a lot of earnings reports coming out. We have a lot going on this week for a lot of big, you know, companies and stuff. So the small, I guess the small cap world's a whole other world compared to, you know, the large cap or whatever. So it's two different types of traders, obviously. So they're not really focused on earnings. They don't really care too much. I mean, obviously it matters still in a little bit, but anyways, what I'm saying essentially is look at what happened Friday. We had EDTX rip. We had that one. Okay, we had Rose, I think it was. If I'm not mistaken, starting the rip. We had the one play that was almost like a it almost looked like a derivative, like a GD. It was something like that, like G something. I can never think of the ticker, else I'd pull it up for you guys. But those all started to almost were like supernovas all at once, though. Think about it, right? EDTX went from like $13 to like $70. That G, man, if I can remember the ticker, man. If I can remember the ticker. It was Friday, so I don't really remember the ticker. Maybe you guys know what I'm talking about. But it was something like that, and it went from like, I think it was like, you know, 15 to like $30 or something, and you know, it's just insane. So not getting in anything until AMD comes up a little bit higher. Not getting in on that at least. ES, I just don't want to force my hand on ES. ES is very volatile, very fast moving, very quick. So I don't want to force anything. You guys know me. You guys know I like to look at the 30-minute charts for a little while. So we're gonna take a look at the 30-minute on good old S&P. Hey, 30 minutes says, guys, we're moving. All right. 30 minutes says, screw whatever you were talking about. Screw whatever you're thinking. I'm still gonna be looking for puts. Everyone in here. So if you guys are just tuning in, whatever, I am 100%. Listen, I'm bullish on the market right now. 100% bullish, right? Like I think the market, we're gonna go up a little bit higher. Maybe we'll push that 451 high. I'm looking for puts around 450. If we break the high, maybe I'll start my first entry, and then I'm looking all the way up until 453, 454, 455 area, right? And if we break that 455 area, I'll probably cut them or whatever, because it's like, okay, we're not ready. You know what I mean? It's like we're not ready. And if we come back down to 453, all 455. I know this is a lot of talking. You guys were like trying to keep up. You guys were like, damn, this guy's like, wow. Anyways, we come back down to 453 area. Hear me out. Then start to get those puts coming in. You'll start to print. Start to be grubbing on money. You'll wake up 10%. Next day you'll wake up, you're up 30. Next day you'll wake up, you're up 50. Next thing you know, you're up 110%. You know, are you gonna take them? I don't know. It's up to you. I will fully say Theta matters a lot. If you guys are gonna do next out of the money contracts, if you guys are gonna do out of the money contracts for next month expiration, like I'm probably gonna do, Theta obviously does matter a lot. So you guys will have to be break even essentially. To be, let's say it's the last day. Let's say we're coming up to August 18th, 32 days out, and you know, we're right near 430s or whatever. Let's say 426 area. We're right near the 426 area. We're not breaking it. You'll probably be break even, right? Like let's say I punch them in right now. It's $200. That's all I'm saying. Is you'll probably be right around break even. So you're gonna want this to dump faster. Obviously, the faster it dumps, the more you'll make, right? But we'll see. So let's just say this thing came up. Then these things you'd make like $400 per contract. And that's just saying if they were even like right out of the money. In the money, you'd be up around $600 per. So you guys make $1,200 on a $200 investment. I'd say that's a good investment, right? So, market just on a very slow uptrend to the top side. Very slow uptrend to the top side. So I refuse, like I said, guys, I refuse to force anything. I just can't do it. Can't put myself in that position too, right? So just chilling out. Not gonna force it. I do like that we are pushing the high zone at S&P. We just keep pushing these highs. 30-minute looks great. AMD, if we come back down the trend line, guys, maybe a bounce play off trend line. Excuse me. If it breaks trend line, don't let it go below the 50. That'd be my stoppage. Give yourself enough room on contracts to where it can go below the 50 and you're not down a significant amount. You know what I mean? So you know that's a little. What room would that be? So let's say it hit this candle. 116.60 area. Let's go with that. 116.60 area down to 116.13. What is that, like 50 cents or something? Give yourself enough room for like 50 cents, right? And that would be it because you know we get bounced. Look at this. Look in this area right here. Came down to view up, right near view up, right under the 50, right under the 50, 50, 50, right? So there's so much support in that area. Obviously now we're breaking away, we're breaking out, yada yada. But that's just my theory. So just chilling out. Hands off the table today. It's okay, everyone. I know. Hey, listen. Slower days. I know everyone in here is like, listen, man, I can't deal with this. I'm trying to make a trade. I'm trying to make some money. All right, I'm trying to pay the bills, right? All right. I got. You know, I gotta go buy tickets for a Drake concert, man. I need to go trade, right? It's like, listen, give me a second. Actually, there's a Drake concert coming up. Anyone interested in that? Hey, man, there you go. I was thinking about it. Me and my buddy. Actually, my first ever. You guys that tune in a little bit. You guys know me. I don't listen to a crap ton of country or whatever, but I did go to my first ever concert ever. Luke Bryan. Pretty solid concert or whatnot. Right now, I might be on am I a little hooked on concerts? No. Festivals though. Never been to one of those either. Now I gotta try one of them. Right. Anyone in here ever go to any festivals? A little bit off topic. Anyone in here ever go to the good old Tomorrowland or Burning Man or anything like that? Great festivals apparently. Never been to either or, but apparently I've heard they're pretty good. I was tempted. I know Burning Man. I mean, that's an America. I'm in America based, so just chilling out. So yeah, I was tempted. I think it'd be fun to go out and experiment a little bit. But hey, guys, I'm just ranting right now, honestly, with the S&P. S&P, the only thing I do like is that it's really holding this 13 up a lot. Look at that. This 13 EMA, so I do have this on this singular chart. So anytime I want it on like my daily, I want it on my my weekly or whatnot. The 13, I have it on this chart. I don't really use it too much other than the larger time frames, but it is kind of respecting it now, right? Bounce off it. So, it's right in this area. It's been bouncing right off this 50 area. Like, look at that, guys. It was wicky earlier. Now we're starting to get that move to the top side. So my hands are off the table, though. They are off the table. Just letting you guys know I'm in absolutely zero positions, not in anything. But yeah, I think tomorrow's going to be a lot more volatile, even from 8:30 a.m., guys. Boom. So I'm thinking about starting to do maybe I'll start streaming around 8:30. Maybe 8:15, 8:20 for big news days or whatever. And then I'll hop off around 9. And then I'll hop back on my regular 10 a.m., right? I'll hop back off right around 9, stream from around 8:15 area all the way till 9, and then hop back off. So I'm thinking about it, guys. So for any of you guys that trade pre-market or whatnot, trade the news, trade any. So let's go over it. Here, I got you guys. Don't even worry about it. Don't even worry. Don't stress it. U.S. retail sales. Retail sales coming out. Retail sales minus autos coming out. 8:30 a.m. tomorrow. So if you guys are gonna be here, maybe I'll be here. Maybe I'll start streaming it. Just because. Oh yeah, guys, I never ended that poll either. Oh man. Okay, so stopping the poll now. Oh, okay. With more people in here, go vote real quick. I want to see what everyone in here is. Right? Talk alerts, profits, users. Right underneath it is green, break even, or red. Let me know what you guys are. Today's a pretty kick-ass day or whatnot. It's a pretty great day. And right there's an AMD spike again. So some of you guys are printing right now. So make sure to go vote. I'm on the poll here soon. I'll actually remember this time. But yeah. So anyway, so that'll happen. Maybe I'll stream it a little bit earlier. I'll be on around 8:15 area, 8:15 time, and getting it going for you guys. So look at this, guys. So we're really starting to spike. Rip and run now. Give a round of applause for AMD, everyone. The energy in the room hasn't been the highest right this minute because the S&P and AMD and all these stocks aren't really moving too crazy. But guys, literally just trade this AMD if you guys want some easy trades. Comes back down to the bounce area. Right there it is. Breaks it. Get out immediately. Boom. Right around the 50, obviously. 50's coming up, though, so maybe they're going to touch here soon. And then there'll be some crazy support. So there you guys go. There's a trade for you guys. There it is, starting to break the high of day. You guys are printing right now if you guys are trading this stock. I love it. I love seeing you guys make money. So there we go. So, oh, man. I don't like seeing that, though. Green, break even, or red. We have 80% of the chat room red on the day, Dan. That's not good. I mean, like, listen, guys. Let me tell you something. Today has been a rough one. I admit. Hopefully you guys aren't super red or anything like that. Right? I get it. 80%'s red. Okay, it's a tougher day, right? It's a hard-hitting day, right? I'm not going to lie. I'm a little break-even on the day. Actually, hold on. I'm a little red myself now. I'm a little red myself after that last PMW trade. I only lost $50 though. Okay, hold on. Let me hear me out, guys. Okay. When I mean a little red, I mean like break-even essentially. So it happens. Hey, Trade Arena's green. Yeah, buddy. Woo! We got one green up in here. Trade Arena, go vote on that poll. Make this thing look a little better for us. Go click that little green button in the poll. Get a little energy up in there. There we go. So there we go. So we're loving it. There we go. Another spike here on ES. Another spike here on S&P. AMD pushing highs. Guys, there we go. There we go. So you gotta love it. So go vote on that poll. Make it look green. Good saying just starting my my trade the poll 14-day trial. Trade the poll. I've never heard of that actually. Is that a prop firm account? Trade the poll. That sounds pretty cool. Trade the poll. Okay, there you go. A little down so far from over trading. And that's why my hands are off, Groot. I'm 100% with you. I overtrade too sometimes. It's like, you just feel the antiness, and you're like, guys, I mean, obviously, I'm going to make it back type situation. And then next thing you know, you don't in the prop firm account, and then you're like, okay, well. So you just got to know, and especially, and here's another thing. If you guys take like 1 to 2 trades a day, and you guys think you're not trading enough, you guys are definitely trading enough. You guys are trading beyond enough. You guys are cool, right? 1 to 2 trades a day. Look at that S&P move, you guys. Trade the poll. I definitely, yeah, I am actually. Let me look that up real quick. Let me make sure I type that in. Trade the poll. Is that a is that a prop firm account? I was up like $300. Oh, there you go. We fund. Okay, fund stock traders. There we go. Okay. Oh, there we go. Every time you'll reach your growth formula's goal, we will increase your daily loss limit allowance by 15%. Trading period 45 days. Progressive will be saved. Oh, there you go. There we go. Okay, I've never heard of that one, guys. I'm not Oh yeah, baby. Cabs are here. Oh, there we go. There we go. So yeah, dude, the S&P is getting a little wild, getting a little wicked on us. I'm not gonna lie, you guys. Look at this. So it's getting a little crazy. Stocks climb to start the week off as traders await key earnings reports. There we go, and that's true, guys. S&P getting a little rowdy on us. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not in any positions myself. Hands are off the table. Wish wash, baby. I'm not doing nothing. All right. I'm gonna keep my hands clean right now because I bet the second I get in that, they're gonna be like, yeah, buddy's in that. All right, yeah, buddy. Let's make this stock go up. They spike it. So I'm not doing nothing. I'm not doing anything crazy there. So hands are off the table for the day. Tomorrow we have earnings. Tomorrow. Whoa. Excuse me. Tomorrow we have retail sales at 8:30. At 10 a.m. Fed Vice Chair Barr speech. Right. So does that really matter? Well, it's Vice Chair Barr. I think that will affect it a little bit. We'll have a little bit of affection at 10 a.m. Maybe a quick 10 a.m. spike. All right, so we'll see what's going on. Andrew saying, thoughts on AMD? I got you here. So, see this trend line that's been holding up? We're getting a little bit far away from it. If you guys are in on AMD right now, if you guys are in, you guys have been in or whatnot, you guys are still good. If it breaks this trend line and breaks the 50, I would not hold it anymore. I would probably start cutting my position at the 50-day break and maybe wait for a confirmation candle if you have that much room, right? If you guys are in from like down here, like the 115.20 area or whatnot, you guys, it's all the way up to 117.46. You're holding this for all day or whatnot, and it breaks that. You guys have a little bit of room, right? So see what happens. Sometimes they'll do this. They'll do this right here. They'll come a little bit below the 50, and obviously the view up's right there to help it out. But they'll come a little bit below the 50, and they'll start to spike, rip, and run. So that's my thoughts. Just don't let it break the trend line. Maybe get a bounce trade. Get near as close as you can, but you guys are killing it. You guys are all crushing it. I'm so excited for you guys, and I'm happy to be here helping you guys out every single day. Looking at this chop is making me tired. No, honestly, yeah. I mean, listen, go take a nap. All right, come back tomorrow if you guys want. Keep your capital, secure right now, because this is probably going to be the slowest day in the market, I would say. This is the only day. Okay, Wednesday we have housing starts. Thursday and Friday. Okay. Today and Friday's Friday though. Friday there's usually volume in the beginning of the day, a lot of volume, penny stocks, ripping, running type situation, blue chips, everything's going, man. It's like a Wall Street floor with 30 brokers trying to scam you your money type situation. You don't want to be in there though. You don't want to be in that room. But anyways, Friday it's like it's going crazy or everything, and then around noon it's like, okay, we're gonna start to die off a little bit, right? Everyone's taking their vacation, they're going out, they're doing their thing, yada yada. So that's where I'm at. So with the time being 11:57, you guys, like I said, AMD, just wait maybe for a bounce trade. Maybe S&P, probably keep your hands off it. I wouldn't be looking too strong onto it. But you guys, with everything going on right now, with the market making directions, everything ripping and running, baby. I'm so hyped to be back here tomorrow. Hey, yeah. So guys, I will see you back here tomorrow at 10 a.m. EST. If I decide to come back at 8:15 EST for the retail sales at 8:30, I'll let you guys know over in Dex chat. But I hope you guys all have an amazing, profitable day. Hope you guys are all killing it, and I'll see you guys back here possibly 8:15 tomorrow. All right, let's get a yeah, buddy. And 3, 2, 1, yeah, buddy. Woo! All right, take it easy, guys. Peace.